Okay, we're now on our way. Done about 2 miles since leaving home. This is the Hythe bypass bridge, and well, yeah, we're off. Weather looks really great, so let's hope it holds out. More later. Okay, we're on the Great West Road, and decided to come this way because it's got a cycle track all the way into London. Keep away from the traffic. It's about 7:30 and we're well on our way. The rig's feeling good, so okay, onwards we go. Okay, we're approaching Chiswick. So far so good. It's funny the things you forget along the way, isn't it? I forgot to charge my phone last night, so that could be a problem because that's my lifeline. But we'll see if we can. I've got the charger, so that's one thing. At least I can get it charged somewhere along the way. Yeah, so nearly into Chiswick and then into the centre of London, and hopefully out by midday. There you go. Approaching Westminster Bridge. Out through the other side and down to Gravesend, Dartford, down that way. There you go, going over Westminster Bridge. Nearly killed a tourist. Nine o'clock. A little shortcut through Greenwich Park up to Blackheath and then Shooters Hill. Not bad. I don't know what the time is. Hold on. 9:50, almost 10 o'clock. Still very nice, and the rig is behaving itself. Okay, we're at Shooters Hill, so okay, should be a good ride down to Dartford from here, so we'll have to wait and see. Looks a bit busy, but we'll join in and join the battle. Well, it's 1 o'clock and we're in Gravesend, and just time for lunch at a local food store. I've got to admit the standard of sandwiches have gone up a hell of a lot over the years. Oh well, it's Rochdale next. Chatham Hill. Jesus, what a hill. I'm still right at the top yet. Yeah, well through Rochdale, Chatham, on the A2 now. Been going for about 6 hours now, so I think I'm slowing down for a rest now. There's a campsite within, I think, the next 20 miles, so I'll probably bed down for the night then. Well, there we go, it's Whitstable. Sunny Whitstable by the sea. I don't think so. Bit of a panic this morning, got up at around crack of dawn, about 6:30, and then found out I had a puncture. I think it must have been the valve that went down overnight, but when I pumped it up it pinched the tyre. So I was a little bit panicky this morning, and you know, I don't think it'll rain, but it looks good. But I'm now thinking of looking at the map, going down to Margate on this coastline. It's just really bad heavy roads, there's no short roads anywhere. So what I'm going to do now is really thread my way down to Canterbury, have a look around Canterbury, and then make up my mind. I'll stay the night and then make up my mind whether I'm going to slowly come home, because like I say, I'm a little bit panicky. I don't know why, the old eyesight's but maybe I'll settle down during the day. We'll see. Done a nice little coast run. Technically I'm not supposed to be here because actually a big sign says no cycling, but seeing this is a trike, I'm going to be tricky and say, well, it doesn't say no triking. So yeah, it's looks nice. I think we can get this down into Herne Bay, hopefully, and then I'll cut in from Herne Bay and go down to Canterbury, I think. But it's not looking too bad. It's warm. It looks overcast. It is overcast, but I don't think it's going to rain somehow. It looks brighter up front, but we'll wait and see. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Morning. Yeah, some people say good morning, some people don't. There you go. Such is life. Okay. Herne Bay next. Quite a pleasant spot. That's Whitstable over there in the background. And that's Herne Bay up the top there. And apparently this is route 15, I believe. So, right. Onwards to breakfast, I think. Well, we've another change of plan. I've just had breakfast. It's 9:30. We're in Herne Bay. Apparently you can cycle all the way to Margate along the seafront. I've asked a couple of locals and they all said yes you can, and it's route 15 as I'm just passing there. So I thought I'd give it a go. I was going to go down to Canterbury, but if I can go along the coastline, I think I'd prefer that. But we'll give it a go and see how far we get. I just hope it's not too rough. Okay, off we go. So far the rig is behaving itself. Back tyre seems to be holding up, thank God. Down to one tube and one in the back, and one I've got to repair tonight, I suppose. But if I can find a bike shop, I'll get a couple of tubes and that'll take that off my mind. Yeah, not having too good luck with tubes just lately. So anyway, the day's looking quite nice actually. It's overcast, but it's really warm, very muggy. Anyway, on we go. Wow, this is what you call a slope. Ooh, here's some idea. Good though, the gearing's very good. She's coping, but whether I will, it's another thing. Well, just got over a flight of steps. Seems to be picking up a lot of debris along the way. There you go. Out of breath, lugging it up a little flight of stairs. Wasn't very well thought out. Nice cycle path and stairs. Odd. Well, apparently that flight of stairs I went up, I didn't have done that. And of course, typical Sustrans, you know, nice cycle track, new one put in, and then they don't bother to put any signs up. So I went down the long way, but lucky enough a local pointed me in the right direction. And apparently this goes all the way through to Margate. Interesting. See you later. Yeah. I don't know if I put on the message, but that flight of stairs I went up didn't need to have been there, but there you go. This looks interesting. It's got some sort of matting underneath, but it doesn't do a lot of good. I suppose on two wheels it would, but not for the Trike. This looks really interesting. Looks like it's going to be a good day. I was hoping to get through to Margate, right the other side, get out of there and go to Deal and see if there's any camping there. I have an early day. I slept quite well last night. I woke up about 2 and then couldn't get back for some reason and just went off, I suppose. Woke up really early to a puncture. Let's hope so. See you later. Apparently British Telecom laid this. It's like a little path, which is quite handy for the two back wheels. Yeah, there's cable underneath. Good old BT, just laying all that cable for me. Fantastic. But it looks interesting on the front there. I don't know what that is until we get there. Okay, onwards we go. This looks good. go from here? Not really built for a trike, had to manhandle that one round, but we got there, not bad. And then this is where we go, and it looks like quite a good journey actually. I think that's Margate well off into the distance, so might be there for din-dins, you never know. Food. Yeah, I'm well pleased I took this little route. It's better than going inland. Really good. Really nice surface. And the rig is going well. Now, I don't know how much batteries in this little video player, but I hope it keeps going well today. Anyway, to conserve batteries. See you later. I can thoroughly recommend that ride. Route 15, fantastic, really nice route. And there you go, nearly there. A bit early for lunch, so I'll have to hang around a bit. Right, we're now approaching Westgate, apparently. It's the next stop, looking for a told there's a bike shop further up. All in. It's quite a route, isn't it? My golly. Fantastic. Still Route 15, Sustrans. It's looking good. It's not cold. I was quite amazed. It's still overcast, but it's very warm, really. I've not broken into a sweat yet, but time will tell. Okay, let's see what's around the next corner. It's quite spectacular. I'm well pleased I did this actually. Otherwise I'd have been stuck on a few country lanes which I wasn't looking forward to. And now I'll continue off and go right round through Margate down to Deal, I think, and see if we can camp in Deal somewhere, which could be well, what we got round the corner here, look. That's quite amazing. Black tyre's a bit flat, I might put some air in it in a minute. It's a little bit bouncy. But there you go. It's quite amazing, really. The surface is quite good actually. It's a bit crunky in some places, but other than that, not too bad. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh. As I don't fly off the edge. Right. Apparently a lot of this is Fortress England from the Second World War. Just past back there a couple of bunkers built into the wall. Quite interesting really. Lots of doorways and openings. Love to know where they go, that's a curiosity. There's a gun emplacement further back. There's something interesting. What's this? Yeah, another opening. Amazing. I think we'll have to come off soon. It's interesting to see where I come off. I can't see anything at the moment. I don't see anything at the moment at the best of times, but I just hope, I hope there is a way off and I haven't come the wrong way. Missed one of the fantastic Sustran signs. I don't think I'd like to come off the edge of there. You plop. This seaweed is really slippery, it's amazing stuff. And where do I go from there? Up or down? It could be up there by the look of it. I don't think that looks very promising. Let's go, can't go down. I don't know about that, it looks like it's up there. Oh, we give up there a go. There's no signs as usual. Fantastic, thanks very much, Saskia. It sounds a bit windy, but it's not actually that windy, it's just the vector wind off the Trike. But, again, it's still nice and cool. It's not cold at all. Very pleasant actually. This sort of cycling, brilliant. Mind you, I'd like a bit of sun later on. I believe I've just come through Westgate. On it. Wow. There you go. Couldn't tell you where it is, but we'll find out in a minute, I suppose. Who or where we are. Do we really care? No. Excellent stuff. Apparently this is the outskirts of the Margate. That was rather quick. Oh, dive bombed by seagulls. Ain't bad. Apparently this goes right the way around the, you can stick to the sea wall right around Margate, apparently. Just talking to a guy. So you have to be very careful when you talk to people of what they say and what the area is. Sometimes are two different things. And I'm beginning to talk to myself quite a lot, so the loneliness is getting to me. Oh, right, see you later. Well impressed. Portable toilets, it's the second lot I've seen on the way down here. It's saved my life. And they're clean, I was quite amazed. Well done. Excellent. See you later. Oh, don't exactly know where I am, but interesting. I'll have to look it up on the map later on, see where I am. I still don't know where I am, but we'll be back on the seafront again on the Route 15. I believe it's called the Great Viking Way. Should have got some Sustrum maps really, shouldn't I? We're back on the route anyway, so oh, bit of a tight squeeze, breathe in. And again. Oh, this is somewhere else, I don't know where I am. I must look at the map soon, find out. But just come down a series of roads from the seafront and oh, I think we've got to go up here. Yep, that's the one. And just back onto a side track, which is good. Looking good. Morning. Morning. I'm really pleased. I just managed to get a sustenance map, so I've actually got a map now, so I don't have to guess. Well, probably still have to guess, but knowing me. But anyway, so still on Route 15. I'm going to stick to it all the way through. I think now I've got my map, I'll start thinking about lunch. Actually, it's about 12:30, so not at Margate yet. No, I know that much, but quite a way to go yet. Actually, I think I misread the map. See you later. Looks like I got another bit of a climb. Well, let's have a breather and off we go again. Well, whew. I think that's Margate sticking out over the back there, so I've got quite a distance to go. I was quite surprised really, so I have to think about that one, see what I don't want to get caught out there in the evening. I want to find and get to the other side. I have to find a campsite before, or make sure there's one afterwards. But then again, it don't look dark till 9, so we'll see. I just entered into some rough stuff. I think Jim would be proud of me. Bit jilty. At least it's dry, that's the main thing. I wouldn't like to come down here when it was wet. I have to see how it comes. I had a bit of a struggle getting on here actually, but I have to see what it's like at the other end. Keep your fingers crossed. Just had a couple of lads help me up a little flight of stairs actually, which came as a bit of a shock. Not marked on the map, I might add. But that's not too bad. I've been knackered. If I'd been on my own, I'd have had to dismantle it all and take it up bit by bit. But two lads, one on each wheel, me on the back, we got it up. Brilliant. Fantastic. There are some nice people around. Oop, a little bit of a gap. Oh, hope we don't get any worse. I reckon there's no more steps. They've been down here, so keep your fingers crossed. Apparently, I'd no need to have gone through that rough stuff. Missed the sign again, or there was an alternative, I should say. Either rough stuff or go round, and of course muggins here, missed the sign. But such is life. But at least we're back on the right track now. Getting a little bit cooler now, but not still too bad. Still doesn't look like rain. Looks like the weather forecast was correct. Anyway. Wow. Been through a concoction of roads. Left the 15, Sussex 15 a while ago, and followed the 5, and now the 1, come through Sandwich and bought some sandwiches, fun enough, and now I'm on this road. Apparently goes right through to Deal, which is handy. And then I think we might start to look for somewhere to camp for the night, just for a rest. I've got me milk for me coffee, and I've got me sandwiches for me lunch this evening. Or if I can find a fish and chip shop, I'll have some fish and chip shop and me sandwiches. Time will tell. Okay, more later. Getting to look a little bit more rugged, which is nice. Get away from the houses. Not much to look at though, but time will tell. And it seems to be going inland now. Yeah, it's still very warm. I'm pleased really. It's not threatening to rain or anything, it's just heavy cloud. Pretty good. Well, that was excellent. I'm now in Deal, North Deal. So we're coming up to Deal. Yeah, I didn't fancy going into Margate, so I cut across land in the end, left the coast, come right across land. That was quite a good run, that. Like I say, I'll look around for something to eat at the moment and maybe catch a campsite later on. So that goes. Deal Castle. It's getting a little bit cool. It's still not threatening to rain. There's a big black one up there, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain. But just plodding along, see how far I get this to. If I get tired, I might nip into the countryside and hide myself away and camp tonight if I can't find a campsite. I've got my milk and everything, so it's not like I want anything. We'll wait and see. Well, I looked on the map and I know where I am now. It's called Kingsdown. Just been down the village and had a meal, and it's quite nice. Nice little site, only £8. Well pleased. Better than the other night. Well, it was a nice site, but good God, I thought I'd bought a plot. But anyway, we're bedded down and gonna have an early night tonight, and then not far from Dover, so I could get quite a bit done tomorrow actually. I'm hoping to get down, well, as far as I can, camp again tonight, and then make up my mind whether I want to come inland to come home or see if I want to go on somewhere else. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll let you know tomorrow morning. Anyway, good night. Well, teach me to look at the map. It seems that yesterday all those places that I was actually passing through that I didn't know was Margate and Ramsgate and all those. Yeah, amazing. But got up this morning, there's a blue sky up there, but if you go around that way, there's quite a nasty weather front coming in. I don't really know whether that's going to come over me or not, but we'll wait and see. Having a cup of coffee anyway, just got up. 7:30. Wait to see what that weather's going to do, I think, before we pack the tent away. Whew. Okay, morning. It's 9 o'clock and packed up, as you can see, and I'm on my way off to Dover, Folkestone. See how far I can get up today. Might have an early day actually. Seeing I'm getting near land that I know now. Might nip inland and have a little scoot round. Okay, off we go. Wow, bit of a climb, but a very interesting lane. It's getting smaller and smaller. Just asked the guy who was cycling up if it was tarmac, and he said yeah, it's tarmac all the way, but it gets a bit muddy, so to wait and see. Well, I've been just informed that I am in fact climbing up the beginning of the White Cliffs of Dover, and it feels like it too. Hey golly, look, friendly looking cow. There he is, wondering what the hell that is. Oh boys. Don't worry, I'm not going to bite you. Beautiful countryside, look at that. Corn's a bit stunted this year though. Oh matey. I think I'm going mad. I'm starting to talk to cows now. Alright, see you later. Morning. Well, I got a little bit lost, but managed to find a local guy that directed me up this road. The suster signs for Route 1 just sort of vanished. Nobody knew anything about them. All it ended was a T-junction with an arrow with 15 on it, and then nothing. So I had a look on the map, couldn't find it there either, so just decided to take this road. This one goes down to Dover anyway. So we'll see if we can pick it up later on. This Mistress 15. Mistress 1 I should say. Well, I just passed a little blue sign saying Route 1. That was 4 miles past nothing. So no signs. So I'm on the right route again, so here we go. It's Dover Castle. Look at that for a sight. That's amazing, isn't it? Well, Route 1, I've just got the trike through, but got to get the bags through and put it back together again. And there's a picture of Dover there, and the castle. Excellent. Well, off again. I just hope to God this doesn't get me into trouble. If it gets any now, you know, like any more styles or that, I can't lift this damn thing over. But I'll have to wait and see. Oh, I don't believe this. Looks like I've got to dismantle the whole thing again. It's crazy. Oh well. Here we go again. No thought, is there really? Yeah. Yes. Okay, back on the road. Yeah, bit of speed. Just passing through. I take it it's this way. Where's the signs? Any signs? No signs? Any signs? Oh, there's a sign. Good. That looks like that way. Let's go for it. Ah, what's that say? Oh, this is Dover. Straight up. Just realised I've come all the way down here and I've got to cycle all the way out, haven't I? So that's going to be fun. Some people are quite amazing, they're a little bit too frightened to overtake. We've got the sun out now, and well on our way to Folkestone. Well, that's in fact Folkestone down there. I've picked up another route, and my golly, look at that. Folkestone. Amazing hill coming in here, but it's probably an amazing hill getting out as well. This is quite a nice run, just for cycles and walking. Running across the front on the way to Hythe now. Apparently this takes me right into Hythe. I hate them, don't you just hate them lumps? Wow. More hills. Yeehaw. Well, we're through Hythe now, coming out the other side of Hythe. I was going to stop and have something to eat, but I didn't see anywhere that was looked likely to feed myself, so carrying on to the next port of call. I don't know whether I should be down there or not, actually. I don't know whether I missed the signs for that. Looks quite nice down there, but we'll have to see. I thought I recognised this. It's the route I did with Adrian. Like a nice route out into the country and back again. We parked the car up, really nice. So I get some idea where I am at the moment, which is quite unusual. But this is a nice run, if I remember rightly. Superb. Well, I cut out a bit of the 2 because I didn't really want to go right the way round. I came down the faster route, but I lost it. But I just think I've just gained it again, and but I've decided to take number 11 that goes down to Rye. So I go to Rye to Hastings, I think, and then at Hastings I'll probably see if I can find a campsite to settle down in for the night. I'm a little bit knackered. Okay, see you later. And guess what? Another puncher. Just lucky I picked up new tubes earlier on, 2 new tubes. But my God, what's going on? This is the 3rd puncher I've had. Crazy. This is supposed to be a marathon plus tyre. Well, that was a strange puncher. Again, it wasn't the tyre. It was a spoke by the look of it. The tape. It's only a thin piece of plastic tape in there, so I've cut a bit of one of the tubes and put it over where the puncher was, and hope it doesn't do it again. But and that's funny, I just bought 2 new tubes, and the one I've put in there is one of the new ones, and the guy only had BMX ones, and they're really thick rubber, so with a bit of luck they should do it. But I haven't overinflated it this time. Well, I didn't overinflate it last time, but I've left it a little bit flatter, get a bit of a softer ride, but see what that does as well. Anyway, so that's 2 punches down, both nothing to do with the tyre. Okay, see you later. Wow, had an odd day today, not good, absolutely knackered. I'm just outside Hastings, and yeah, as you can probably see, I'm absolutely drained. I've had a real pig of the last couple of days. Like I said, I had a puncher, and the chain kept coming off the front. I've got to do something about that. Anyway, I climbed up to a campsite. Everybody told me it was a campsite, and I climbed up 2 massive hills to get there, only to find out it was a static campsite. It was for tents, not for tents. It was for caravans only. You can tell I'm a bit phased out at the moment. Anyway, I finally found a little sign for this, and I climbed up 2 massive hills to get here. I'm praying that it's open, and it is. Really nice people, gave me a free drink. Thanks, little souls. And a nice little tenting area, really, as you can see. And there's the facilities over there, showers and that, really nice and clean. And only £13, which is, I might even stay here 2 days. It's really nice. So there's a bar and everything here, so I might have a rest day here. Okay, I'll let you know more later. Just woke up. It's 6:30. It's a really nice day out there. I'm going to have a rest day today. Legs are hurting a bit. I had a really good meal last night, and really nice campsite, as you saw. Made a new friend, a little fox. Got some photographs. A bit of a pain last night though, because he came back again, because I think he could smell my chicken sandwiches. It made a bit of a noise, so I threw him off a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to have a rest day today and have a walk down to Hastings, find a chemist or whatever. Got some aches and pains, and set off again tomorrow, probably for Chichester, stay at Chichester, and then take the ride home. But it's a really nice day today. It's sunshiny. The bike looks good. Anyway, more later. Okay. Right, we're on our way from Hastings, bound for Brighton. Had a nice stopover at this campsite, well recommended. Good facilities, I think I showed that on the video. Anyway, yeah, nice lazy day yesterday, walking around the town for a couple of hours, just soaking in coffee and really nice rest. And now get to Brighton, and then I'll have a real think whether I turn right and head for London and do it in one day, or camp up in Brighton somewhere and have a look around Brighton. So it's only taken a couple of hours to get to Brighton, and then we'll see, won't we? Okay, so off we go. Okay, sun's shining, 7:30, and we're on the Hastings seafront, heading towards Brighton. I think it's going to be a hot day today, so I might be spraying up with the sun protection later. Well, I'll just leave this running for a while so you can actually get a feel of the place. It's quite nice actually. I thought there's more to Hastings than I thought walking around yesterday. Morning. Part of Route 2. It's going to be a hot day today by the feel of it. I've got it behind me as well, so I'll have to watch the back of my neck. Caught the sun on the backs of my legs yesterday, walking around, because I mean on this you don't get sun on the backs of your legs very much, not like a normal bike. But so they were a little bit warm last night in the tent. But I had a really good night's sleep last night. I only got woken up at 3 by the fox tugging away at my waste paper bed that I left outside. Good and tight. Right, I'm going to have to turn off here because I don't know where this is going. My eyesight seems a little bit shot today. The right eye seems to be a little bit out of balance, so whether I've had a change overnight, could well have done. So anyway, it's just one of those things, that's what happens. This is quite an interesting ride actually, a bit twisty, and I was looking at the map last night. It looks like it can go a fair distance. Still on Route 2, bit fast this road. Cars catch you up a little bit. Headroom over there, look. Never been down here before. I've never been a lot of places down here before. The only thing you can say about a recumbent is you can't see over the hedges. But then again, what the eye don't see, the mind doesn't grieve over. This is fantastic, this is a great start to the day. Bit of a good morale booster. Trike's behaving itself. Adjusted the gears a little bit, she was just slipping out of the back gear, but Little tweak on the adjuster, brought it back in again. It's amazing how it changes out the blue. Probably won't change even back later on, you watch. So, this little route goes on for around 6 miles apparently, like this, so it's a nice little journey. I'm going to pop out to see the sea again in a minute. It's nice and quiet as well, there's not many cars on this road, but it's still very early. Whoop. Let's round the next bend. Great stuff. It's amazing little lanes. Still on Route 2, it came right out inland and it's coming back in again. Well worth doing though. Lovely lanes. Some really nice views. It's going to be a scorcher of a day, I think. It's really beginning to heat up a little bit. But, I don't know how rough this track's going to actually get, but it does warn you that it's quite a narrow track down the bottom. It looks, so far it looks okay. It's actually barred off with a gate. You have to go around the outside of the gate, so it's not. There's no cars going to come up here, unless it's farm tractors or something like that. But it's a closed off road, so that's handy. Okay, we've got a bit of a hill coming up. I did say it was going to get narrower, but no, I hope I can get round this gate. The other one was a bit of a problem. This one don't look too bad actually. Let's have a look. That's alright. Excellent. Brilliant. And then where do we go from here? This is the 221, 2 and 21. So I have to watch our step on this one. I've gone wrong before. It would out if I had the map, but so far the signs have been spot on, brilliant. I can just catch the blue. A lot of the time I have to get off to have a look just to make sure, because but it's the blue of the sign I can catch with my eyesight. I can't actually read the read it until I get off the bike and have a look. So so far they've been pretty easy to pick up. There was a little turning back there that before this lane, so I nearly missed one, but I just see the little arrow on the blue arrow on the gateway, and it was a bridleway. Nice route. But so far this has been, I've only had 2 climbs, and they've been very easy, so I'm quite pleased this morning. I just put some Votarol on one of my ankles. It's the tendon stretches. It's like a piano string, so I just put some cream on that, and it seems to have eased it down a bit, which is good. Okay. Bit of rough stuff. Bridleway again. It's cut off to the traffic, so I shouldn't be surprised by anything coming down other than another cyclist. But so far I've only seen 2. Whew. It's a climb. Alright boys, that's weird, isn't it? I'm pretty glad I haven't done this in the wet. I should think this gets rather muddy. I've got around 2 mud pools back there. But I think I've got a few more to come. But it's quite dry, pleasingly. Whoa! It's a bit of a puffer. Yep, definitely the bloody cheap rim tape again. Just cut an inner tube up, one of the old inner tubes, and put a small insert in there. But that's a puncher every day now for 3 days. It's just crazy. Just for the sake of a decent bit of rim tape. Okay, let's get this done. I'm repairing this one actually. I'm putting a grabber on it to see how long that'll last. Well, we're off and running again. God knows how long for. That's really peeing me off. I mean, Christ, for the want of a piece of bleeding decent tape in the back wheel. Saving pennies, I think. What I'll have to do is when I get to the next bike shop, I'll have to sort of get the wheel out and get to put another piece of tape in there. I'm going through, like I say, 3 bloody inner tubes now. It's a punch for a bloody day. I really sort of laid some inner tube bits over where the punches were. And they're all in different places, so that it is different bloody spokes that are doing it. So I was going to lay a piece of inner tube right the way in, but I don't think it was going to make much difference really. I just hope this tube, I'm down to 1 tube now and about 3 grabbers, so I'm hoping that they're all going to hold out until I get to Brighton, otherwise I'm going to rip right up shit street. A little bit of anxiety really, because I can't keep doing this, it's crazy. Especially down lanes like this, I'm miles away from anybody and there's no traffic or sod all. Well, after the puncher, we got down to the end of that road, nothing, no signs, not a bloody thing. So I went up a couple of miles, come down a couple of miles, nothing, so I had to rejoin the main road and tear down the main road till I saw the sign again for Route 2. So turn left and down the road, not a bloody sign in sight. So I've obviously lost it again. Yeah. So we'll see where we get to. I am lost in fact, but hey ho, got another 5 days to go. I'm feeling a little bit better now. Not far away from Brighton now. It's flattened out. I'm more comfortable now. I'm just bloody anxious about this bloody back wheel. Bloody nightmare. Whinge. Yeah, what do you say? Yeah, I'll probably camp the night here and try and find a bike shop to cure this. I don't want this on the way home, it's getting stupid. I can park outside one if he's got the tubes and some decent tape. I'll whip the back wheel out and get him to do a job on it. It's getting bloody stupid. Again, I don't know where Route 2 disappeared to, that just went off a Rye. It's a shame really, because you get sections of the A2 that's really well signposted, you know, and all of a sudden it just bloody vanishes. And it's a bloody nightmare. You know, you travel around up and down. Well, I suppose, you know, if you had a map, but Christ, you think at every junction there'd be some sort of arrow system or whatever. But yeah, such is life. But we're back on track again now. I just hope this doesn't get a puncture before I get to Brighton, because I'm down to 1 tube now. 1 tube left. That last puncture is really strange. I put a grabber on the hole that's inside, and then I put it all back in and pumped it up, and then it went down again. And I opened it up, and it was another one from inside. Nothing to do with the actual tyre. It's the spokes that are doing it. It's absolutely nightmare. So yes, okay, that's enough of whinging for now. Let's hope I get into Brighton find a decent campsite and have a walk around Brighton. Probably go back Sunday actually, might be quieter than going back tomorrow on a Saturday. So I might stay if I can't find a decent camp I might stay 2 nights here, have a good look around Brighton. See you later. This is New Haven, still on the way to Brighton. Now that's got me. 2 seconds. There's a nice view. It's coming into Brighton now. Stretch of Brighton beaches. Dying for a pee, nowhere to go. Is there anywhere I can hide down there? Oh, I don't know, I can nip down there, can't I? Okay, Brighton, here we come. Brighton Marina. What? There you go. Well, I've reached where I wanted to go. It's not the end of the journey, but that was my goal, I suppose. Brighton. It's quite a nice running. Yeah, I feel like another stay actually. I might get into an early campsite and walk down into the town for the night. Ooh. That's one of the Brighton piers. The other one burnt down, I think. Yeah, I know it burnt down. That was the best one, the Victorian one. Human beings again. I remember coming up here after the London to Brighton run. Bloody knackered I was. Good though. Watch you, mate. Another lemming. I'd hate to hit somebody with this, you'd break their ankles, I should think. Do me a mischief and all. It's alright, don't worry. No problem, I've got all day, don't worry about it. I suppose we'll start looking for a campsite now, I suppose. Still early, so I've seen around Brighton. I know Brighton pretty well, so I thought, well, we'll carry on. I've asked a couple of people about campsites. They reckon it's best to go right outside, right up through Hythe, and then you'll find some. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll stay the night, have an early break, and then get ready to go home. Have a look around for a bike shop. Okay. Well, okay, just picked up 2 tubes and some nice thick rubber rim tape, some good quality stuff. Well pleased. So I won't get myself into a campsite tonight. I'll do a little bit of work on the back wheel, and then we'll feel a lot better with the world at the time, I should think. It's not too far into Worthing apparently. It's a funny weather at the moment. The sun's gone in. It was a really nice morning. It's warm, very warm, but just on my right at the back of me there's some blackish clouds, but the wind's in my face, so that means it's past me, and there's nothing up in front. It's quite bright, as you can see, so it doesn't look too bad. It's just very hazy. Anyway, Worthing, here we come. You can actually see where the damn spokes have come through the plastic. Put a new one of these on, nice rubber, thick rubber one. Okay, we're in Arundel. Spent a peaceful night. Got a puncture in the airbed. It didn't matter last night. Yeah, so I've turned into Arundel now, and we're on the route home. Should take me about 8 hours. Good night's sleep. Rain last night. Bit wet this morning, but dry. Isn't raining at the moment, so it should be good. We're on the A283 towards Guildford. Probably done about 10 miles and cut across now and straight up to Guildford on this road. I've never been up on this road before. I've been on the one parallel the other side, but I've never been up on this one. It's nice and quiet so far, but a bit hilly, as you can tell from my breath, but it's not too bad. And it's here we are, sunny Hayes, nearly home. It's been a pretty good ride actually. Hard. Sun's been out all day though, it's been nice in that respect. The Downs was quite hard, I have to admit. I came a different way and it was hilly, but worth it. The views were fantastic, and had a nice lunch, and yeah, I'm pleased to be near enough home. A few miles to go. I think it's around about 4ish at the moment. So we do a time check when I roll out in front of the house. Woo! It's been a long day, and I'm quite hungry actually. Yeah, there you go. Nearly there. Whew. It's been a long way. Alright, mate. Yeah, it's been a good day. Lots of chatting. Lots of people shouting out the windows. All positive, I may add. Not until you get the haze. With the low life you get in haze that you get any sort of abuse. Well, we've been right round Kent, and the only thing that wound me up was the rim tape on the back wheel. Amazing, isn't it, eh? No punches today whatsoever, no problems. There we go. Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? There we go. Fantastic. Yes. That's it. End of journey.